Honestly speaking, I don't know how this guy actually gathers his information. I mostly call him Tamale Koji Sheldon because I've never seen him trying to drive on a positive note. He's always on the negative side, and I don't know how he gathers his information. I may say this is based on mere speculations because whatever he said based on that particular Fancy Gadam and Shatawale show, he never had any proof to it. He didn't show us statistics. It was just mere speculations, but his demeanor and everything made it look like this guy is an insider, but he's just speculating something he knew nothing about, trying to drive traction on his particular platform. And I think this is not the way to go because we are all building an industry. I've always said this, whether Fancy Gadam brought Shatawale on a purpose or not, their collaboration was really massive, and we can't do away with competition. It's everywhere. Even in our homes, we have this competition and everything. But trying to downplay Fancy Gadam's impact on this particular show shouldn't be taken lightly because Fancy also played a big role in this side of the world. And without Fancy Gadam, Shatta may pull this crowd, but not up to this extent. We know how this A-list artists have to put this local artists on just to put a certain numbers on their show, and that's the tradition over there. So you trying to downplay Fancy Gadam's impact because you are affiliated to a certain party shouldn't be encouraged. And besides, Shatta took this platform to preach unity among these artists, from Macasio to Fadlan to Fancy Gadam. This is what we need to glorify and amplify for the next generation coming, and this is how we build an industry. These are all unnecessary talks. Let's just push this to the world and just forget everything.
I am saying that Lala Shoma, 90% of the people were there because of Shatawale, and I can tell you the reason. Shatawale, that book Shatawale close to 15 minutes in Puna Konaka stage before. People were there standing. Jongo Bang Karnato Boxela. Ka 3:34, 4 Chabilan in me. Katombo Shatta, 45, 15 minutes. Ka Shatta now Jonah stage mazo. Haka Buniro Yila number. Kanimo Kushia keep Soraba Yira. They wanted to see Shatta. I'm giving you reasons. Secondly, Arale program, Bampicham programs, that gets Bampicham programs, new faces. You know why? Shatta was involved. Wally. I've listened to people who said that Joy News, Yella Shoma, Akazan credit to Shatta Wale. Wukibon was on the credit. Do you know how much Fancy Gadam gave Shatta Wale to come to Tamale? Actually. What are you talking about? Ka program na ka biya Shatawale yetwa. Shatawale be my concert kati Fancy Gadam had 10,000 100 million look at the performing. Akra woman male. You know why? Obe mal impact. Ona to lo zomo to no zo. How one see obe to Fancy Gadam. Imi Fancy Gadam ni ti Shatawale la look at them. Why is it that Koto la onajin apart from patronkin onajin ti so la pa Shatawale onti has tomboy omro shola or am to la to pag onto Shatawale actually. You know why? Didn't that make Shatawale headline artist of the night? What are you talking about? Somebody went on. Look, Shatta has also a program magba. In fact, beginning, Fancy Gadam da brought a collaboration with Shatawale. Never known program being like our Perglarma or Zasi. In fact, they even called the program off. Later until they renegotiated, that Shatawale chargeable. I'll give you the figure. Come you, they paid. Then the show finished. Ka Joy News, better on radio and character. Oh, Shatawale Poma, Shatta, Kainaka, the boss of Kabir Fancy Gadam, Shatawale, Bozoka, Shatawale Karate Jam Free, Kabu Shatawale Kokana. It tells you how important he is. Emila Shelvento. Then you think that after the show, news will not talk about him? Shatawale Kasoko get there like our prego. But you make a flight taking more than 18 people flight. you're the bank and kaka fast garden to know la. Okosai. And I did that for Shatta. Shatta was very necessary on the concert. Verily. No one should downplay him. In fact, the attendance was as a result of Wale involvement. Listen, teacher like when you let that baraka fast, yet that baraka fast. Ma fast baka jargon you that bana you. O man yet that bana. Ka fast yet that bana can teacher yeli. The truth of the matter is that Wale is a brand. That is why a showman like a medium I year Wale to come just fast gonna be talking about. Which is why it is important to brand yourself, and it is important to be valuable. Let people see you as a valuable asset. Shut the deal, Lord. Cut your flight to do a hotel. Kapanyo, JJB, Katampa, Karanti Jam, Nepiao, Kodala play to look up. Let that ticket to come on your bazaar, love it, or do Walla Shelley, or Walla Zaku, stage bazo. Program man, you think Shatter is not important in that particular program? But to conclude on this, Ulala Shatter Walla effect, man. Fast Gadam Kutoka effect, I understand. Okuto of all. The reason why Shatawale Dabet, but it was a reason because of fancy Darankotoning Lala show or Konko Kanyalazama. Mpodnawani, Lanyale. At this stage, Fancy Gadam Lala show or Ben Yazama on Danyama. So now tell me why the woman mentioned Shatawale name after the show. That was the reason why Kashatawala Open cannot back. Fancy brought him for a reason, and the reason is that Omamanda Yele or Abon will laminate Tamal entertainment because he as a musician don't have the power to do that. This is a fact. Don't say that, oh, Fancy Gadam is the controller of the city. You will be foolish to do that. Now, I want to ask you a question. First to control the city when it comes to entertainment. Why did he bring Shatawale? First in the first 2013, 14, 15 ma. Munkoraza na tena shoes. Kadawe terpana. Ngone. Munkoraza na. Onda kuye first kadam sa shella. Ono la show no ha na tena Stone Boys and Sakwa Diana. There was a reason, and the reason is that first you that talent lurme. The lurme lurko nyerle. So only no show only di wahala shelly. The first man on that Jirwala Shelley. First man, he didn't need so much energy to do that because he was valuable, he was an important musician and a very popular musician. What has happened today, it is because this is business and this is strategy. And I'm glad Fans Gadam himself said it. Oh yeah, he's bringing Shatawale for a reason, and the reason is that we show my tremor. So being a new faces man, the last party. He said it. I saw one of the videos go yell. Then the program man, then you see so you want more to be there to talk about Fancy Gadam. Are you by comparing Fancy Gadam importance and influence on the attendance of the show? Are you seeking to compare the influence of Wale and what you call Fancy on the program? How dare you? This will be pure disrespect. Showing crash a laugh with drone shot man. Man. It's gross disrespect, and I've seen some few people. I want to send a what's it called? A caution. Okay, so pictures man more. I have a man acquisition was only 1% came because of Fancy Gadam. To me. Zangel compare Fancy Gadam last show on that car or competition concert la on that car international artists musicians so can you konku Zangel compare kuzana omo wale de no on compare on that on could do last concert o ko kabzan 1,000 artists la Zangel go compare so the year me he's a smart guy. Fancy Gadam is a smart guy. He thought that yes, in the Beshamakala Lambala. So we are bringing Shatawale. First, we yell to Shelley after program, man. But I listened to people suggesting that Fancy is your controller of no. Fancy Gadam is the musician, or any event organizer for Shatawale for this particular program. Fancy was part of this program because he's a musician. All that musician. Tinda kuno sham dada ma chatu your artist kazona ma lako bere no Shatawale. Because Shatta was the main man of the night. Ahmed Dagomba. but I am justice. Mbe nzang nujiru mbajere ntere nyandira kaza nuzaya ya male ntere non polo de mbajere edo ya male tre non polo nira. Shatta Wale agreed to come not because he's hungry. Shatta Wale agreed to come because of the relationship he had with Fancy Gadam. Didn't he silently?